I only got this one more side to sew down, and then we can work on another one. It's turning out beautiful. So let's get busy and let's sew this one down. And if you noticed, I was going from the middle out and then turning it over and going out this way. Alright, let's see if we can't sew this one down. Don't worry about it, she can't help it. She just wants to cry and cry and cry. Why? I don't know. And they shouldn't tear it down. But what can I say? If you don't live by their godly rules, you're in trouble. Boy, if I knowed all this right here whenever I was growing up, I would most indefinitely changed it. Did my best. But what can I say? I'm going to sew part of it down. I hope I got enough of this thread to go all the way across. Let's see. I'm going to go a couple more stitches, and then I'm going to go backwards on it, and I'm going to take it as far as I can. I don't know what I'm going to do. We can't afford to put the emojis and all, so I'm going to have to just not put emojis on there. I was like, why? When I did the video on having to change the bottom of it, and I was going to put the hand pointing towards the copyright, and it wouldn't let me do it unless I paid 30 something, say $35. I mean, it was 1 penny. 1 penny. It's crazy. Oh, I'm not going to go all the way. I'm going to have to quit right here, because I ran out of thread. Oh, come on. Oh. But you know I'd get in trouble. She is gripey today.
Hang on.
Okay, why? Why are you doing me this way? There we go.
Why do you do that?
Oh, I let that one get too skinny. Alright. Let's change it out here. See what we can do. But, I kept on getting copyright. I'm like, no. So I have got to change that, because 3 copyrights and you get your channel taken down. It has to be within so much of a time. And I'm like, I don't want my channel taken down. I don't think that guy did it. I think that YouTube was doing it. So, and I don't see any problem. Say for instance, I got TV playing in the background. I'm not. Why not? I mean, I've got kids here. People's got kids. And they want to be able to do things. But oh no, huh? No, you can't do that. Alright, I'm going to go down a little bit. And I'm going to try to start it over.
You better be careful what you say about VAs.
BL.
Because that will get you a strike.
Oh, yeah.
Just telling you.
Yeah, I'll just take it out.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I'm going to take it out.
It's sad that you can't tell.
Yeah, you can't have nothing going in the background. You can't say nothing that's on your mind. Yeah.
But you already with them. You won't want to know.
No, I don't. No, I know you're not trying to be mean. I don't take it that way. But they do.
Well, they want to kill us slowly but make lots of money off of it.
Yeah. Yep, I know that's for sure. Come on, go in there. There we go. We got this one done. Yeah. There we go. All right. Now, we are going to work on the next one. So we're going to set this one aside. Oh, no we ain't. Yeah, we got to finish this side. We got to finish this side. No. Alright, where's the needle at? Alright, what I'm doing is going right here, right this side, where I had started at, and I'm going back in it, and I'm sewing down the other half. I thought I was done. But no, I'm not done. By fur. But we continue on. Even if you go a little bit, say for instance, you put the knot here, and you go right here, that's no big deal. Just go for it. But I would not go over here. I would go either right beside it, or a little bit down, either one, and because you want to make sure that it don't want to come loose. I believe that this is going to be a real pretty quilt. But after I get all these together and down, I'll probably have to start everything right back over again to get enough blocks out of it to be done with it. Alright. Pull that up there. Poor girl's been throwing up her milk and stuff. And you talk about the liquids. That poor child has the liquids. Diapers are expensive. Everything baby is expensive. They don't, it's too expensive to have children. We can't have any. Yeah, because they want all your money. Oh.
No, you're okay.
Okay, let's see what we can do right here. I'll make sure that we get all the layers here, because the layers is what's keeping it together. Alright, now we have to turn this one and go in there and get this right here done. Ooh, yeah. It's doing good, yes it is. There it is. Yeah. I'm done with this one. Now, I'll start working on the second one to go in this one.
Oh, you're okay.
Oh, she just gripey.
Alright, hide in your chair.
She likes sticking her nose in her chair.
You like your chair?
We bought her a little chair and she loves that thing. Alright, there's our first one.
You like the chair being very
Now, so here is this. We're going to set this one over here. Now this one, we only want to put 3 on here. 3 of them on here, and I don't know how many blocks I'm going to get out of this. But, let's see, we got 3 here. So each one takes 3. Oh, come on now, I didn't want that.
No.
3.
Thank you.
1, 2,
Thank you.
3. 1, 2,
So silly. Find you some toys.
3. There's 3 blocks. 1,
We're going to have to go,
2,
when I get my check, find you some more toys.
3. There's another one.
Find you some more stuff to
1,
play with. Figure out what we're going to get you.
2, and 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 of them all together from 2 long strips.
Are you up in the presses?
And plus the ones that we cut out. So, that works for me.
You go Leslie?
I've got a long way to go. And y'all might think, I got a short time to get there. Yeah. Yeah, we do.
38 o'clock, we're going to give you a bath, put you to bed.
Yep. Uh-oh, Papa's already got her down.
You'll probably sleep all night.
Yep. Alrighty, we are going to get busy and start putting this down. Now what I'm doing is I'm just folding this, and here we go with the next one, and I'm just going to fold it. I don't even know what I've done with that. I probably put it back up. So we're just going to fold that down. Might as well go ahead and put that one down. Hopefully we'll see it when we need it. I'm lazy. Alright, now we're going to put this one right here in the middle.
No, we'll find you something to play with.
Start pinning it down. She is a grandpa's girl. We're going to put her to bed soon. She's just too gripey. She ain't took a nap yet today. So, anyway. Come on. Work with your fingers. I hate it when my fingers don't want to work. Alright, we got that half done. Now let's do this half. Alright. Let me get 3 of them sewed on. And then I'll bring you back and show you how to sew this one down to this one.
I want to read some more from Mr. Lavenda's book. He says Tituba, in her testimony, Tituba being the Arawak Indian woman who was kind of made the babysitter over children. That was a mistake because she schooled them in occult practices, and we're just going to read what she was told to do. It says, Tituba, in her testimony before the magistrates, began to point a finger at evil outside influences behind the witchcraft covens in Salem. She claimed that the ringleader of the witches was a man in black who lived in Boston, that she and the other Salem witches attended meetings in Boston in spirit form, and that they received their instructions to return to Salem and hurt the children living there. It was about hurting the children, and it was about manipulating them, and it was upon the testimony of children who were testimonying. And I tell you what, this we're going to make the case this was satanic ritual abuse, that these children were so confused and so brainwashed that they were duped into lying by these occult powers and just deceived demonically. Now, it's also interesting. He says the Guyanese, Canaima, would, of course, according to a legend, assume any form, animate or inanimate. So in the context of Arawak magic and witchcraft, the stories about shape-shifting witches and ghostly appearances of one's neighbor in the middle of the night or in a dream were perfectly acceptable. Now, John, this is right in the wheelhouse of what you've been talking about on several midnight rides about the shamans, the shapeshifters, and we here have the, right from where Tituba was, they called it the Canaima, the shape-shifting devil that could assume any form. And this is what Mr. Mathers and Mr. Lavinda believes was behind the deception of these children.
Wow, it looks so good. It's done. We're ready for to attach it to this one. Now we have this one right here. We have this one, and then we have this one. Oh no! How the hell did that happen? The same damn color. It should be a different color. It shouldn't be that color. Let's see if we turn it, if it'll help. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, cool. I thought I'd messed up. I was like, what? Am I going to take this thing apart? I don't want to take it apart. Alrighty. So, now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and I'm going to line it up with this one here, like that, and I'm going to pin it down, okay, and then we're going to start going around with it. I can't wait until I get it done. I think it's going to be pretty, I hope. But we're getting it. So far, with me doing it like this, it's working out really good. And it's lining up. Which that's the main thing, is it lining up. When I sew this on a sewing machine, I don't do as good as a job as I do if I do it by hand. Ooh, yes. It's lining up all the way. All the way. It's here. It's here. Alright, now when we get to here, we don't want to sew all the way. We only want to sew part of it because we have the other part that we want to sew to it. And I think I need to take and move it down. Oh yeah, I need to move it down. This right here is not lining up. I must have moved it when I done it. So that means I need to redo it because I messed up. But hey, I wonder how many times we're going to do this. Probably with every one of them. But hey, when it gets done, and where we took our time, and did it and made it the right way and all, it'll be worth it. Every bit of it. Now, let's see what we got here. Yeah. Well, that right there works on it. That works it. Come on. Lay down there. There you go. Alright. Now, I'm going to sew all the way. And then it looks good. Alright, let's see what we can do.
Here at Salem. But what does that sound like to you?
And, you know, we were talking about the prince of territory, and everybody knows that America, well, not everybody knows that. I guess I shouldn't say that because most people don't know. Actually, I had a friend, David, say that he had somebody listen to our show, but we were talking about things that he had no idea what we meant. We forget that everybody listening isn't up to speed on all the stuff we've been talking about for the past few years. I know a lot of you have been listening for a very long time, but these spirits over these areas and the idea of America literally means, according to Manly P. Hall, means land of the feathered serpent. And it's apparent that all over the United States, there's mounds. In the South America, there's pyramids here. And the scope of the presence of entities and giants is massive here in America. I mean, you can probably not go anywhere else in the world that has the amount of history when it comes to this kind of stuff as in America. And shamanism, the oldest religion in the world that's pagan, and all religions kind of flow from that arena. And shape-shifting is a huge part of that, and that's something that they even the shaman priests are supposedly able to do, at least according to Native Americans.
It absolutely is. And the hill Cumorah, where Joseph Smith found his plate, supposedly, was an Indian mound. Wow. And he was digging the fire out of that Indian mound and a lot of others, looking for some stuff. And I think Joseph knew what he was looking for. Now, let's read just a little more here. This is Mr. Levenda's conclusion, and I agree with it so much. He goes on to say, many of Tituba's memories, as well as those of her conspirators, were slow in coming, and memory disorders, real or imagined or feigned, were part of the Salem experience. Recovered memories, tortured children, witch covens, a satanic network spanning the Northeast. Welcome to Geraldo Nation. Add to this the mixture of the man in black, and we can tie all of this nicely with the UFO phenomenon. Indeed, Tituba's account of leaving her body at night and traveling to the meetings and then returning again before dawn sounds eerily familiar, eerily similar to some accounts of alien abductions. The existence of witch marks, odd bruises on one's body, suggestive of pacts with the devil, have their correlates with the stories of alien surgery and alien implants. In fact, Tituba claimed that she flew to Boston through the air in both body and soul, but amended this fact later to state that she only appeared in Boston in spirit. And he says, compare this historical event with satanic cult survivor syndrome and wonder if the stories of a satanic network of cults breeding children for human sacrifice, along with the confessions of persons who claimed they were breeders or had been pressed into cult service while children, are in any way different from those of the Salem case. And I say a big amen. What we have going on here is the ritualization of children to use them as ploys to bring about their scheme. And according to this testimony of this man, that was hung for witchcraft and murder about 40 years and earlier. It was a plot to destroy Christianity. Now, I just want to say something to each and every one of you. If you believe in the truth, and if you want to build something for the truth, all the devils in hell will come against you. God is a builder, Satan is a destroyer, and Satan will come in to destroy and tear down anything that is genuinely of God, that is trying to be built. It is an old game, and I believe the things that we see there at Salem, they're happening right now today for any ministry that is going to try to do something that's pure for God.
Amen. That's for sure.
Now, I want to read a little bit. We're going to be showing you some pictures from this book, Early Mormonism and the Magic Worldview. This author is not somebody that is an anti-Mormon. He's not somebody that is coming from without Mormonism, but he's coming from within Mormonism, and he finally did leave Mormonism, it said, over issues of academic freedom. But I want to give you the pedigree of Mr. Michael Quinn. It says he was born in 1944 in Pasadena, California. He studied English philosophy at Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah, interrupted by a 2-year LDS proselyting mission to England. He was a Mormon missionary. When he returned from Europe in 1971, Quinn began a master's program in history at the University of Utah and half-time employment at the LDS Church Historian's Office. While a graduate student, Quinn published in Brigham Young University Studies, the Journal of Mormon History. It says when he received his PhD from Yale in 1976, his dissertation on Mormon hierarchy as an elite power structure won the Frederick W. Beinecke and George W. Eggleston Awards. The same year, Quinn began 12 years of employment as a member of Brigham Young University's historical faculty. Quinn received his most cherished award, Outstanding Teacher by Vote of Brigham Young University's history graduating majors. Need I go on? Need I go on? I mean, there's more. This guy had more academic credentials within Mormonism than I don't know who could ever have any more. But I want to say that to show that this guy didn't fall off the banana boat, and he didn't say what he said and wrote what he wrote. He wrote it as an honest historian, and he did not write it from someone outside of Mormonism, but from someone within Mormonism. Now, I want to read something here from a book before we go on, just to show you, and I'm sorry, John, I didn't put this on the slides. I'm whipping this in on you.
All right.
But this is a book called 10,000 Famous Freemasons. You know, and the stereotype of Indians is, you know, as a kid, I watch Lone Ranger. It says, what do you think, Tonto? Me don't know, Kemosabe. Me go in town, get horse, you know. And this stereotype of Indians is just dumb, uneducated savages. They were anything but, I guarantee you. And we're going to show, I just want to read this to show you